All right, folks, we'll get the names for you here as soon as we can. A lot of stuff going on up here, and we'll get that to you as quick as we can. But the 90 car, they're on the pole position, and I can tell right now, Kevin, it says Dairy Queen on there. I like that car already.
Daisy.
Oh, Daisy Queen.
Daisy Queen.
I thought it said Dairy Queen. Dadgummit. All right, Purvis on the outside there, number 22. And, of course, we got the 20 back there, Jacob Cater, the 32, Richard Adams. Here they come off of turn number 4.
Green in the air, we're racing pure stocks. Down the front stretch, they'll go into turns 1 and 2. Kyle Purvis going to lead them around lap number 1 through turns 3 and 4. 22 out in front. Good battle going on for second, third, and fourth, and then you got another pretty good battle going on back deeper in the field with Goddard out in front of that last group. But Kyle Purvis all by himself out in front looking strong. Good side-by-side battle for that number 3 position. Right behind a 90 machine as they'll go side-by-side. But again, Kyle Purvis looking good.
Now a good 3-car battle for that number 2 spot. As they come to turn number 3, 7-car looking up on the top side. 90-car drifts right up there in front of him as they come off of turn number 4. Throw a blanket over him.
This is the kind of racing we expect every weekend for the Pure Stocks, and man, putting on a show as they continue to battle behind the leader. Kyle Purvis missing a good show right behind him.
90 car now putting a little distance between the other two as they work their way into turn number 3. Still door to door, the 7 and the 5. Off turn number 4.
Laps clicking by very quickly. I believe it's 2 to go this time by as they come off turn number 4, and as they come this time, it'll be the white flag and one more time around for Kyle Purvis. We talked about the guys with experience, and here's one of those guys with a lot of wins at Springfield Raceway. Final time down the backstretch. Things have kind of settled out a little bit for second, third, and fourth. Coming off turn number 4, though, it's Kyle Purvis with the win. And I want to mention real quick that we've got some great contingency awards coming up tonight for these guys. Fast Stop Tire Shop is throwing $100 to the highest non-qualifier, and that's a great deal. You don't warehouse. They're giving $100 to the Hard Charger Award. That's the driver that starts deepest in the field and picks up the most spots. And so again, thanks to Organic Warehouse for throwing in $100 for the Hard Charger Award.
Usually. Yeah. And it's going to be Daryl Storm at the number 40 car. Out in the front there. Kinyon in the number 71. I believe that might be Parton in the number 91. Christopher Sawyer in the number 12. Not sure on the 94 just yet, but Tyrel Jones right there in the 33. He's got a long ways to go. And not sure about the 540. That 11 is one of our guys. What is his name? Anthony Coleman in the number 11 car. And
You're winning. All right, Daryl Storman in car number 40. He's ready to go. We were not quite ready up here, but he's ready. And he'll be ready when they come around next time. He'll have a good hot rod. We'll keep an eye on that 40 car. Kinyon to his outside. And Dennis, that 91 car, Parton looked real good in hot laps earlier.
Yeah, certainly did. And he's made a few laps here at the Springfield Raceway. I believe maybe runs over at Monette on a regular basis. And this ought to be a good little heat race here. The 12 car Sawyer, he's been pretty tough. And, of course, you know what Tyrel Jones brings when he comes to the track. Here we come off of turn number 4. Daryl Storman leads him to the green flag.
Racing into turns 1 and 2. A great battle. 3 cars make it 4, already battling up front there. And here comes Tyrel Jones around the top.
They're 3 wide as they come off of turn number 3. Daryl Storman trying to hold on to that number 3 spot. He's got Christopher Sawyer on his bumper. A little bit of contact as Tyrel Jones goes to 3rd.
Almost got real ugly there. I thought Tyrel was going to get forced up into the outside wall, but he keeps it going in the right direction. He's already up to 3rd.
Here they come off of turn number 4. Kinyon trying to hold on to the lead as they come across the start-finish line. Now Jones goes down to the bottom side, door-to-door with Parton.
Parton and Kinyon were having a good battle, and now Tyrel Jones is honking to pass, looking down to the bottom of the speedway off 3 and 4.
Here they come once again. It's Kinyon still holding on. That's 71. Parton still holding on to that number 2 spot. Now Jones goes a little deeper down there on the bottom. Still can't make the pass.
Great battle for the lead off turns 3 and 4. Kinyon's got it. Parton slides up the racetrack.
And sliding up in front of Parton is going to be Jones. He'll get the number 2 spot as they come off of turn number 2. Now working for that number 1 spot.
Give Parton a call there. Gave a little bit of room to that 33 car. As they come off turn number 4, the battle for the lead is going to go. Oh, I'm glad we didn't have to call that lap. That was dead even at the line.
And while all that's going on, we got a couple of cars climbing into this battle. Christopher Sawyer, the number 12, and the number 94.
Throw a blanket over the top 5 as they come off turn number 4 down the front stretch.
Off of turn number 2, Jones has a little bit of a lead now as he goes into turn number 3. Parton still battling it out with Kinyon in the 71.
Off turn number 4, it's a white flag for Tyrel Jones. One more time around, and Kinyon still hanging on to that 2nd spot as he's got company coming.
As they go off of turn number 2, Jones should wrap this thing up if he can take smooth line through number 4. And he will, finish in the number 2 spot. It's going to be Kinyon. Sawyer will end up getting the number 3 spot.
Parton got a little bit tight on that final corner down here at the north end of the speedway and cost him a spot. But a nice race right there. And I tell you, no surprise Tyrel Jones comes to the front after starting on the back row.
All right, car leads him out. And again, we got a lot of new cars. In fact, we've got way more new cars than we got regular cars that run here at Springfield. So bear with us for just a little while. We do recognize that number 84 car. Is that Garrett or is that Jody? That's Tillman in the number 84. Typically it's Garrett Tillman. Jody Tillman has been behind the wheel a couple of times in that number 84.
All right, they're 2 by 2, getting ready for the start. They'll be coming off turns 3 and 4, looking for the green flag. Keith Pratt looks them over. Nice, smooth start. Everybody doing a nice job. Here we go, green. Battle for the lead going into turns 3 and 4. There's 3 cars all right there together, and Tillman is coming to the front.
Working her way into turn number 1. Little contact back here in the back between 25 and 69. Everybody's still good. Yount in the number 2 struggling a little bit as well, but here we come off of turn number 4. 22 car leading the way.
Oh, a little contact out here in 3 and 4. but everybody gets through as that looked a little ugly.
A little bit of smoke coming off the Yount machine, number 2. And looks like the smoke is increasing out of that number 2 car. We'll keep an eye on him as he comes down the front stretch. Meanwhile, up front, it is the 22 all by himself.
Tillman trying to make his way forward, but he's got some good race cars right there in front of him, not able to make the pass. And here comes another competitor right behind him trying to take that spot away.
Number 2 car really putting the pressure on the 84 as they work off of turn number 2. Now down the backstretch into 3 and 4. A little bit of space now for everybody as they come across the start-finish line.
And we didn't call out the pickup truck. Gotta love the S10 pickup truck back there. Don't believe I've ever seen one of those. We've had station wagons, but now a pick-em-up truck right there running in the field. Battle for the lead starting to heat up just a little bit as the white flag comes out. Only 4 car lengths separating the top 2. And that 25 car, once he broke loose, had a little bit of traffic back there. He's moved forward. He's going to run out of time, but he's got a good car. He'll have to come in through a B, but it's going to be the battle to the checkered flag for the 22.
Mentioned earlier, the Yount having a little bit of trouble with the number 2 car. A lot of smoke coming out of that car as he shut it down over there going into turn number 3. And so hopefully nothing too serious for the number 2 car. Sounds like it is still running.
All right, the next heat race coming out. I believe this will be the final heat race for the Pepsi Pure Stocks. As we mentioned, 30 checked into the back gate tonight. There's Richard Harrington in car number 14, the Mexican Villa sponsored machine. Randy High in car number 51. All right, we'll get them lined up. And then we'll turn them loose here in just a minute. Once again, I want to thank Richard Harrington for all his help. And ABC Garage Door along with Jolly Excavating and, of course, Mexican Villa. And we've given away several of those really cool Mexican Villa t-shirts tonight.
And I mentioned some of the sponsors helping out with the Pure Stocks tonight. I also want to thank Bud's Tire and Wheel, giving away some tires to some of the cars through 6th through 20th position. Steve Bailey giving away some racing tires as well. Here they come off of turn number 4. Here we come off of turn number 4. I believe that might be Robert Hine of number 333. And he's leading this race right now. The 25 car trying to run him down as they go down the backstretch. 89 in the number 3 spot. Here they come off of turn number 4. 4-car battle back there in the pack. Trying to break away. Randy High in the 51, struggling just a little bit with that number 51. Typically see that car running out in front, not just yet. Right now it's Robert High in the lead, number 333. Good battle for the number 2 spot. 25.89 battling out, 2 laps to go. Here they come off of turn number 4. Door to door off of turn number 2 for the number 2 spot. Meanwhile, up front, Robert High all by himself taking the white flag. Only one more lap to go. And problems, the 89 and the 25. 25 into the outside wall. And a couple of cars spinning, trying to avoid him. Actually, one car spinning. And that's going to be checkers. Robert High picks up the win, a 3:33. The 89 will get the number 2 spot. Randy High will end up in the number 3 spot.
Charles Thrash, car number 26, finishes up in 4th. Yeah, tough lick right there on that 25 car, hard into the outside wall. Legend cars in the staging area, they'll be the next group to roll out for their first heat race.